What's going on, Movie Maniacs? I'm Matt.
Hi, my name is Zach, and you might know me from Movie Maniacs. Well, here I am, once again, right here, right now, and we're live. And we're going to talk about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Just debuted today, and what were your thoughts there?
Welcome to the previews, everyone's favorite part of the movie.
Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss?
Alright, yeah. So the Joker just opened today, starring Joaquin Phoenix. Robert De Niro's the other big name in there.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys might know him from The Godfather, or from one of his other movies, such as Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Fockers.
Yes.
We also got Francis Conroy as a notable mention, and Zazie Beetz.
A good man.
That was a woman.
You don't know that, though, for sure. Well, I mean, here's the thing. We're going to talk about the Joker, and we're going to focus more so on the Joker aspect of all this stuff. So, cheers. Yes. Indeed.
So, we can talk about it now. Todd Phillips, most known for, I don't know if he's most known for, but he directed the Hangover movies. And I believe Road Trip and Euro Trip he got in there. So, a lot of, bigger. The Hangover is certainly a bigger movie.
He shared a lot of laughs. And everything was great and everything. It's like no ridiculous over the top, if I want to bring in the Marvel movies where someone falls, from about a couple miles in the air and they just get hammered into the ground and they just kind of brush it off no big deal. The overpoweredness and stuff like that. No, there's a sense of realism. There's a dark and grittiness to this movie. Yeah. And I really enjoyed it. And I kind of it was infatuating. It was exhilarating.
It was very, very dark, and there were warnings out there I saw of people, or rather on social media, where they're saying, "Don't take your kids to this because it's dark. It's a journey of one guy's descent into darkness."
It's not your 1992 animated Batman series, which was one of my favorites of all time. But it's not for the children. I don't know. This man had very high psychological problems. Much like, if I want to compare him to Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger's Joker, I want to say that he was more of a genius, and I'd say 60% of him was a genius, 40% of him was probably insane. Well, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, it seems like 90% of him was a fucking nut job, man. And pardon my language.
Trailers made it seem like it's always pity him. And then you see stuff happen, and the movie starts. I don't know if this is a spoiler so much, but if you're afraid of it, mute your ears for 30 seconds. But he starts out kind of crazy already. Yeah. And he's a man with mental illness.
Exactly. That's what I liked about it, though, too, was the fact that, you need to sympathize with the bad guy. They weren't forcing that upon me like every modern day, movie. Yeah. You need to sympathize. No, the guy was a fucking nut job. He was always a nut job ever since the beginning. He didn't need to fall into a pit of green goo gack. No. In the original story about the Batman.
Yeah, there was no major turning point. There was a bunch of little things.
He's always been that way. Yeah. But certain events just kind of just made him just explode.
Everything builds up until you just get this one explosion. It goes from it is a nice little segue on how it turns from just normal mental illness man into the Joker. Yeah. He did a good job portraying that. And Joaquin Phoenix plays a good psychopath.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I heard that he was actually studying a lot of actual psychopaths, hysterical laughter, dysmorphiantation, or dysmorphia.
Did he really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's an actual medical term, but he actually did do a lot of research on these people with mental illnesses, and he so just to create his own version of the Joker. He didn't want to copy off of no one, and I think that Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, and the original Joker. I mean, all of them they did a good job of doing their own thing, especially in their time. But Joaquin Phoenix, he definitely went all the way in this role.
Yeah, there were a couple. I did see a couple throwbacks to the Jack Nicholson and the Heath Ledger. There was a little bit, I don't know, Easter egg where he when he actually the scene where he's dancing on
Easter egg, not spoiler.
Not
not
it's,
a spoiled
it's an
egg.
Easter egg.
It's an Easter egg.
It's in the trailers. You see it in the trailers. But where he's dancing on the stairs. It's almost very from I think it was 1992. Batman Jack Nicholson.
Yes, the 1990s.
He does it like almost the same move. I feel like, and then there's one little bit where he does that tongue motion.
Oh I saw that too.
Yeah. I was just like I was waiting for that because I feel like that was a big thing that Heath Ledger did.
It's kind of like a tribute though, to like a little Easter egg where you just didn't quite notice. But how would you rate this movie?
Well, Dan, I'm happy you asked that. I think I might go ahead and give it 4 bathroom ballets out of 5. How about you?
I enjoyed it. And I felt like it was a movie where I could kind of relax but be tense at the same time. And I enjoyed all the craziness that came from it. Therefore, I will give it 4.5 super mega plutonium Gotham rats out of 5.5.
Well, there you have it, guys. This is our take on it. So we're obviously not Matt and Zach. I'm Ryan.
No. Hi, my name's Dan.
I'm not sure what they're going to see next week. I have a feeling it's going to be the Gemini Man. Could be wrong. They haven't told me. I'm out of the loop. So.
Well, you know what? Sometimes that's just the way she goes there.
Yeah. Hopefully it's Gemini Man. That's what I want to go see. But there you have it, guys.
Yeah. That sounds like a good one, though. But,
yeah.
We'll see you guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
Hey. Cheers to you. Oh, buddy, it's no good there, dude. You know what? Smokes. Let's go. Smokes. See what's goddamn smokes in her hair, dude? Every scene in that movie, he was having a smoke. And you know what?
Oh, he did.
I just want to have a smoke.
He did burn through quite a bit of cigarettes.
I think it'd be cooler, like, what if he just, like, trashed that in his lip and just kind of chewed on it for a little bit and spit it? Oh, no, that'd be Southern Joker.
Yeah.
Alabama Joker! And then he just ran into the Joker. I mean, the Joker was, a laugh only to the Joker himself.
You won't get it.
No.
You won't get his jokes.
I don't think so there, buddy.
No.